everyone. We just wanted to share some nice restorative shapes that you can do at home, regardless if you have props or not. We just want to encourage you to continue to stick with your practice. You don't need a bolster, you don't need blocks, we don't need anything fancy here. So we're going to be pulling in some elements that you should have at home. So some of the things that you can bring alongside your mat right now would be some pillows, either from your couch, just some cushions, pillow that you use for sleeping on at night, and a blanket or towel, something that you can roll up. So those are really the only things you need for this. So it's going to be a short coverage here. We're going to go through 3 shapes today. The first one is going to be our supported fish. The second one will be legs up the wall, and then child's pose will be the third one. So I just want to show you how you can bring those restorative shapes into your home without having the props. So go ahead and grab your blanket or your towel. I'm going to grab mine here. What you want to do is just roll it up so that you have just a decent little bit of kind of cushioning to lie down on. It doesn't have to be perfect. Start with just rolling it up, and then you can always adjust as you go. So we're going to set this up. It's nice and lengthwise here, so it's going to be exactly where I'm going to lie my spine across, and I'm going to grab a pillow just in case I want a little bit of extra support underneath the head. So supported fish, you want to set it up so that the blanket or the towel is at the very base of your spine, and we're just going to use the help of the hands to slowly lower down so that my spine is now resting completely on the towel or the block. And I like the feeling of just having the head tipping back slightly. You get this nice opening through the chest. And we want the palms to face up towards the sky, and it's like the shoulders are just gently coming a little closer together. Right? If you have a sensitive low back, go ahead and just keep the knees bent. If it feels okay, you can always extend the legs out. And so this is our supported fish. If this feels awkward for the head, just grab your pillow or your cushion, use the help of the hand, and you can just prop yourself up so you got a little bit more support there under the head. Right, some reasons why this shape is quite nice to do at home to thread in throughout your day is that it counterbalances a lot of our day-to-day sitting. So if you feel like you are watching a little bit of extra TV today, sitting a lot, we tend to round forward. If you're on your phone, working from home on the computer, this is a nice way to just counterbalance it by opening the chest and getting just some release there through the heart. Right, so our second shape today that we're going to go through is legs up the wall. In class, you might also hear this referred to as our supported waterfall. So you don't need a block. All we need is some wall space. You can bring your blanket or your mat up towards the wall so you got a little bit of extra cushioning for the spine, but it's exactly how it sounds, so I'll just show you here quickly. We're going to scooch over, try to get as close to the wall as you can. Use the help of the hands, and then we just have the legs going straight up the wall. Right, arms can go wide. Right, cactus, whatever feels natural here. And then you can just hang out like this for however long it feels good. Just another quick variation while we're here. We can always bring the soles of the feet together, opening up the knees so we get a little bit more into the inner thighs. And then just a nice gentle way to come down, bending the knees, roll over onto the side body, give yourself a moment, and then you slowly push your way up. Right? So this isn't a practice, we're just guiding you through a couple of shapes that you can bring into your home and you do at your leisure. So legs up the wall is a really good one, especially if you're feeling a little bit of anxiety or stress right now. It's a nice way to calm the adrenals down. It gets this kind of fresh flow of blood moving through the low body, and it'll just feel really good, just really calming shape. And our final pose today is going to be our child's pose. Pretty straightforward, but for this version, because we want to kind of pull in a little bit more of the restorative elements, we're going to do a supported version. So grab your cushions, your pillows, whatever it is. What I'm using here is 3 couch cushions, and I'm just going to stack them up. Pull them in close to the body and just kind of play around with the height. Right? So if you want to be lifted a little bit higher, then obviously just grab more pillows. Right? Same foundation as our child's pose. We got the big toes touching. The knees are nice and wide. And then I'm just going to come down towards the cushions. Right, you can kind of stack here with the elbows. You can bring one ear down at a time. You can have the forehead resting down. If it feels good, you can also extend the arms out. Right, whatever is gonna work for you in that shape. Right, child's pose is a very introspective shape. Okay, so it allows you to kind of draw in, focus on the breath. It's also very calming, really restorative, and then you get all the benefits of opening the hips, and decompressing the spine. And so our recommendation for these shapes, if you're about to take 3 of these poses that we've done today, try to spend 3 to 5 minutes in each shape. And you can set the timer on your phone, or you can just enjoy it and lie there for as long as it feels good. And you take a good 10 cycles of breath between poses, so as you move out of the shape, just find a place that is neutral, either on your back or seated. Land there for 10 cycles of breath, and then move into your next restorative shape. And I hope you found this video helpful. We can't wait to send you more content and share more stuff with you guys. Have an amazing day.